It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Working, yeah. I'm in my bag like a bird. Let's go. Building my staff like an agency. Business is booming. I'm in some commercials. Ooh. Less than a year ago, homie was broke as a fuck. You could say I deserve it. Follow my vision. I'm out on my mission. You best take a picture. It's perfect. Now they be buying my swag. Pass me the check. I'ma dine and dash. Used to be humble. Now I'ma just brag. Looking for me. You know I'm in the lab. Writing these records. Trying to put diamonds in necklace. I'm building my block like it's Tetris. Using my mind to get money. Applying my exit. I'm trying to move out like I'm Texas. Whoa. Rain check staying on drip. Gotta be fly with my name on the blip. Dominic dolls how the paper get flipped. It's just like the movies, I need me a grip. Shooting these scenes, yeah, I just be shooting the breeze. I get the gouda, that cheese. Baking the game in the oven, 400 degrees. I need to grill and some leaves. Late, beach house, call me Drake, and seesaw. I'm going up like a seesaw, bitch, I'm blowing up like a C4. Tell them push the goddamn button, I'm rushing them hours like I was Chris Tucker. I'm doing my thing, 100 miles and running, extending my limits like I'm a Discover. Let's go. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. It's Friday the 13th, no less. Be safe out there in the motherfucking streets. You feel me? But in this video, we're about to get into Dee-1, my Culture United brethren. And if y'all didn't see the episode, it was a few weeks ago, about a month ago at this point, with Justin Hunt, the company man. Dee-1 has been going hard at the NBA and the Atlanta Hawks in particular. If y'all haven't been living under a rock, y'all know for the past 2 weeks, the internet has been in an uproar about the Atlanta Hawks. They were doing Magic City Monday, or at least they were planning to do Magic City Monday, which actually is going to take place this Monday. They had T.I. lined up for a performance, which he will still be following through on his performance. They had like a Magic City theme, so the food of choice was going to be the wings, because Magic City is well known for their wings. And Mr. Magic, the owner of Magic City, was also going to be doing a live podcast before the game with T.I. and I think somebody else from the organization. Unfortunately, once all of this made it out to the public, it was met with a lot of mixed reviews, some outrage, and the chatter got so loud that Adam Silver and the NBA decided to tell the Hawks that they could no longer continue with this theme. Now, in this theme, there was no strippers. There was no strip pole. There wasn't going to be any throwing of the ones at the game. You know, they were just partnering with Magic City, which is a cultural staple in the city. There's a lot of cultural staples in the city. There's a lot of different things that get paired with basketball, gambling, alcohol. As a matter of fact, I think the Atlanta Hawks have a Crown Royal night coming up very soon. And I've seen some people online saying, hey, y'all going to get that canceled too? Don't see nobody talking about when they partner with liquor companies or all this prize picks and draft kings and all of this different type of stuff promoting gambling. And there's kids, teens that are illegally taking part in these things as well. But y'all draw the line at Magic City. Okay. All that being stated, Dee-1 was somebody that was on the front lines in trying to get Magic City Monday canceled. And him and the others that were a part of that movement proved to be successful, right? I'm going to show some of the video leading up to that whole situation. But now he actually has a song in a video where he's literally standing outside of Magic City, basically dissing the business and the strip club and the strip club culture as a whole, which I find to be very interesting. Personally, I don't agree with this form of protest, but Dee-1, he's a visual artist. He's a very outspoken artist. He's somebody who is very steadfast about what he feels is right. And I'm not mad at him. I just don't personally agree with this particular cause, but to each their own. All right. So here we have Dee-1. All right. And I believe he is an Atlanta resident, or at least he spends a lot of time in Atlanta, although he is originally from New Orleans. And I've seen some people taking him to task about, hey, are you going to try to lobby to get uh annual Mardi Gras canceled in your hometown? I think that's a fair question, but a conversation perhaps for another day. So he says the Atlanta Hawks are doing one of the most ignorant, offensive things in NBA history with a strip club themed night at an NBA game. Call 1-866-715-1500 to let the Hawks ticket office know that this night needs to be canceled. What the pluck is going on, bruh? Hey man, if you want to say it, just say it, man. Come on. But here is his video of how he felt.
Themed night to an NBA game. The Atlanta Hawks are embarrassing themselves right now, and they're doing something so offensive to black people in the city of Atlanta because they feel like, man, they love strip clubs, they love Magic City Monday. We're gonna bring it to an NBA game that's gonna have kids there, that's gonna have youth.
Now I'm gonna say I don't agree that the black people of Atlanta were embarrassed. I believe it was black people of Atlanta that made this popular enough to even be a thing.
Basketball teams there and youth from different church groups at the game, and you're gonna bring a strip club themed night to the NBA. Man, it took a white NBA player to come out and say, yo, this night need to be canceled. This seems like it's objectifying women. This man did a whole press release about the objectification and mistreatment of women in our society and asked for the night to be canceled. Where are the black players at who are offended by this, who want to speak up about it? Salute to homie though.
The black players are the ones that keep the Magic City in business.
But then you got 10 times as many of our people saying stuff like this. This the best team night in NBA history. Even some of our women, loud and proud, defending this type of night. Bro, we gotta wake up at some point and realize how crazy we out here looking. To the Atlanta Hawks, you still have time to fix this. This night needs to be canceled. This is offensive to black people. This is offensive to the city of Atlanta. Regardless of how many people get hyped behind this, people get hyped behind ignorance all day, every day, you heard me? So don't think because you're seeing some online like, oh, people excited. No, man, this is foolishness. And the Atlanta Hawks should know better, and you can do better. Make sure y'all call 1-866-715-1500 and let the Atlanta Hawks ticket office know that y'all think this is extremely offensive, that they are promoting a strip club as an NBA themed night, and let them know you will not be supporting the Atlanta Hawks if they do not cancel this night, and let them know how offensive this is to the youth in this world, to the black people of Atlanta, to just humanity, period. This ain't cool at an NBA game.
So shortly after all of this took place, I believe like a day or so later, Dee-1 posts, God is the greatest. Thank you, NBA, Adam Silver NBA, for doing the right thing. Forever I love Atlanta. This is the cancellation of the Magic City night. Now we can focus on protecting our kids and not promoting a strip club themed night at an NBA game where children will be. Never be more loyal to your culture than to your creator. Strip clubs are not black excellence. Okay? So the Atlanta Hawks Magic City night has been canceled. The NBA put out a statement. While we are very disappointed in the NBA's decision to cancel our Magic City night promotion, we fully respect this decision. As a franchise, we remain committed to celebrating the best of Atlanta with authenticity in ways that continue to unite and bring us all together. Okay? Then they go into all these press releases and all of this different type of stuff. He posted the Kanye Gotcha meme. All right. And here he reveals that he was an instrumental role in making some calls to get the Magic City night canceled.
Let me tell y'all the truth. So I made a few high-level phone calls when I found out the NBA was cool with the Atlanta Hawks having a strip club themed night at a game where kids would be. It worked. Magic City night is canceled at the Hawks game. Now watch this. So this is one of the phone calls I made, and I want to play it so bad, but I also want to protect the integrity of private phone calls. These phone calls worked. I don't even want y'all to read my lips because I don't want y'all to know what was being said. But yeah, It worked, you heard me? I know who I talked to, and I know who they connected with, and I know that I have a platform. And I was able to get a lot of my fans and followers to make calls as well, expressing displeasure with this strip club themed night. Now, I ain't saying it's only because of us, but I know we helped move the needle. This is a concept that I teach about in my college course, you heard me? My hip hop and social change course, and it's called consumer activism. Consumers hold the most power in any industry. When you express pleasure or displeasure with something, it forces the decision makers to have to make a move. Either they continue down that path or they veer off that path. In this case, the NBA veered off that path and we won. That's the power we have in hip hop. What other issues are we fed up with? What do we want to see change? And we could use our platforms and our voices, and together I promise we could make this world a better place for everybody. So if you're using your platform to glorify and amplify sin, evil, negativity, and just foolishness, guess what? That ain't hip hop, no. That's hypocritical hop.
Now, with all that being said, he decided to drop a new song. Okay, it's called Shut 'Em Down. He says, I went to the strip club and this happened. All right. And he's got a campaign going where if you comment fire emojis in the comments, I guess he's using like the meta mini chat thing where if you trigger it with a certain prompt, they'll deliver you an automated message where you can get access to the track or whatever. But this is the track. And he's outside Magic City with this video. All right. So he puts this song out called Shut 'Em Down. And he's selling it in a name your price model. So if you got $1, you got 10, you got 15, you got 30, you got 100 to put down on it. You can support Dee-1 on this mission. Shut 'em down. So he's saying shut the strip club down. He's saying if you really want to support these women, give them the money so they can leave. Don't give them the money so they can shake their ass. Give them the money so that they can shake the scene. Okay? Which I can't even really be mad at. You feel me? Like I'm not a patron of the strip club. I'm gonna be honest. I personally made the decision long ago. I remember one time I went and I was like, man, we just gave our money away, dog. We weren't in no position to be giving no money away, nigga. And we just gave it away. We just got robbed, no gun. The fuck just happened? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't been back. And I went to the Blue Flame. It's a good time though. Never went back. Salute to folks that have their time in there. That's what you do. I mean, it's a free country. It's a legitimate business. Sometimes people end up in there illegitimately. I do not support that. But if somebody makes the decision of their own volition to say, hey, this is a means as an end to me, this is going to fund my dream, this is going to take care of my children or my lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I have nothing against it. Those that spend their money in there, those that are earning their money in there, do your thing. As long as everything is above board, it ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we are going to campaign to shut down strip clubs, I think there's a lot more stuff we need to shut down, right? Vegas has the legal right to do a lot of stuff that we can't do. What are we doing out there? Again, Mardi Gras, women are literally out there showing titties for beads. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who's around on the strip. What are we doing about that? Kids are out there too. Shouldn't be, but it happens. There's people that grow up in that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Like I said, there's Crown Royal Night, which is a big liquor company that's been around before we were born and will probably be around long after many of us die, which is the same for most of these liquor companies, right? They have these partnerships with all of these leagues. They serve beer. They serve all of this different stuff. Who's campaigning for that stuff to end at these athletic games? I'm not saying that it needs to. I'm just saying if we're going to swipe one, there's a whole board of shit. And just looking at a themed night when the strippers weren't going to be on the court, there was not going to be no stripper poles, there was not going to be no tip drill video shot in this arena. It was really just supporting a successful business within the community that black people seem to fucking love. It is what it is. But again, hey man, do what feels right to you. When it comes to the song, that bitch banging though. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch banging. I gotta be real. That was probably one of my favorite Dee-1 songs. To be real, chose the right beat, chose the right cadence. I might cut that bitch on after I finish making this video. That shit was hard. And he had some points. Points were made. I'm not gonna negate anything that he's saying necessarily. I just want to see if we hold that same energy across the board or if it's just a moment in time, a blip of a moment. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But respect to Dee-1, you know, a lot of his words, a lot of his stances tend to get vilified in hip hop. He kind of gets put into this juxtaposition of being within hip hop while going against hip hop in a lot of ways. People have threatened Dee-1. People have wanted to, you know, put hands on Dee-1. So they say there's somebody who literally, while he was campaigning against the Hawks, that threatened to unalive Dee-1. I don't think it's ever that deep. You know what I mean? But, you know, salute to him. You know what I mean? Even if I disagree, I don't disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But let me know how y'all feel about all this down below in the comments. Do y'all think all of this public discourse and outrage was necessary? Do you feel like it should have been canceled? Do you think that this could have been just another successful game night in the NBA and nothing would have changed anyway? Let me know, all right? Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built.